Today I want to share with you a plant that's really great for our Oklahoma summers, and this is called Rattlesnake Master or Euringium yuccafolium, and it's got that species name because of the foliage that tends to look like a yucca. So you can see it has sort of this kind of spiny blue-green foliage, which adds a nice color into the garden. But once it starts blooming, it puts up this very unique flower that has kind of this cluster, almost like a thistle-like bud to it. Now, it's not related to the thistles. In fact, it's in the carrot family, which is a kind of a unique flower because often we think of that umbel flower for carrots, but not in this case. So it's got tiny little white flowers that are inside there, but actually what we really are seeing more often is the greenish bracts that persist a little bit longer. But all of this, all the multiple little tiny white flowers that are in there, make it a really great pollinator plant also. Now this is native and hardy from zones 4 to 8, so it's really well adapted to our Oklahoma conditions, our heat, also our weather, as well as our soil. So it can handle anywhere from sandy soils to clay soils, but it does like to be in well-drained soil. So if you're in the heavy clay, you might consider putting it up a little bit higher, but it does produce a taproot. So that's what's really great about it. It allows it to kind of thrive through any drought that we're experiencing. And of course that blue-green foliage kind of protects it a little bit more also from the sun. Now, because it is native, it tends to like less fertile soil. So you can see here, it's kind of flopping for us a little bit. It normally would get anywhere from 4 to 5 feet tall. It's sort of flopped over because we tend to have a little bit more rich soil here at the Botanic Gardens that has been maintained for so many years with mulch and what have you. And also it needs full sun. And as you can see, as our plants have grown, it's kind of getting shaded out a little bit, which also kind of makes that flopping nature. But because it has a taproot, it doesn't really adapt well to being transplanted. So unfortunately, we're going to kind of leave it here. We might have to think about planting another one somewhere so that you can see it in its full glory as it reaches that 4 to 5 feet height. But this tends to flop over a little bit, but still a nice addition to your garden. Just consider where you're planting it. Make sure it's got full sun. And again, it's one that you don't have to baby with fertilizer in order to really appreciate it in its full glory.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.